What's up? What's happening?
We did it. We did it. This is No Homo with Jonathan and Tom. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Tom. And this is episode number 20. 22 decades of episodes.
Wow. 2 decades of episodes. We did it. We did it.
Two week decades. What? 20 weeks. 20 weeks of episodes. We're recording this on episode Monday, November. No, we're recording this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Yikes. Monday, November 3rd. Monday, November 3rd. I'm a little out of it, bro. I hate this time of year.
Yeah, it's the worst. It really is the worst. It's not. What's the worst is 4 months from now when we've been in this garbage for 4 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first week of daylight savings. It's dark at 3 p.m. It's like, and today was like, it's like the universe knew it. It's like, sorry guys, today's gonna be gloomy no matter what. It's just a gross day.
Yeah, and I'm jumping around a little bit, but I don't like this time of year. I don't like the holidays anymore in my old age. I like Halloween, but Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, major thumbs down.
Let's do it, Ebenezer. Why not?
Yeah, I know it's so bah humbug. Yeah, I don't like this time of year. I don't like the having no light. I don't like the there's a couple things. Like the Christmas in particular, for me is as I get older, it's like the passage of time. It really becomes very pronounced at Christmas. I think because you sort of remember Christmas's past and being a kid. And so I don't like that feeling. It's like bittersweet. I don't like it. I don't like all the gifts at Christmas. I hate it. I really just am growing to despise it. I hate how much of my income at the end of the year has to go to.
Well,
gifts.
have you talked about that at all? Like, have you, because we have like all of the families that I'm involved with, in-laws, whatever. We all have different sets of rules, and we like. Those are kind of like a living set of rules. Like every year, it's like, all right, what are we going to do this year? We're going to do like a Secret Santa one gift. We're going to do only kids. Or we're going to do no gifts. What are we going to do? Because exactly that. Because we're all fucking working to stay alive here right now. Like there's no extra money to spend on gifts and like, or whatever. Like the bandwidth of gifts, the money of gifts, all of it is like
the time and the energy, and then like the. Yeah, we have talked about it with my family, and we're changing things up this year, but people are not happy about it.
Really?
I can tell people in my family are not happy about it, but it's just like, first of all, my kids, not my kids, but my nieces and my nephew, they're the closest I'll ever have to kids. I adore them. But these kids are very...
Don't let fish and chips hear you say that, by the way.
I know. These kids have everything that they want. They have a very comfortable life, and I'm thrilled that they do. They're growing up to be amazing human beings, and they have a lot of opportunities, and I just can't wait to see who they become as adults. But I feel every year like I show up with some pathetic little gift, and like it's just like they look at it for 2 seconds. It's just like I feel like I'm throwing money away, and then like it's just like people don't put thought into gifts, and like if I get one more fucking gift card to something, I'm gonna shoot myself. I just think they're the laziest. Like, and I'm guilty. I can't tell you how many gift cards I've given out in my life, and I will probably do so again. I'll probably do it this year for someone, but it's just like. It's so capitalist and like blah, blah, blah. The whole season makes me feel gross. And
have you ever seen the movie, this will make sense in a second, I promise, but Donnie Brasco with Johnny Depp and Al Pacino, he's like an undercover.
I never saw it. I know what it is.
It's a really good movie. It's fun, but like, so Johnny Depp's undercover as like a mobster, and there's like a Christmas Day is a big part of the movie, and so Johnny Depp and Al Pacino just trade envelopes of money. It's like straight up like one of them gives the present to the other one, and it's just an envelope of cash. And he's like, thank you so much. It's a big deal. And then he gets out of his robe pocket, like, and hands him an envelope full of cash. And like, oh, thank you so much. And like, it's a funny bit, but that also feels like what it's like a lot of the time now is like, okay, this 50 or $100 or whatever is just going to like circle around all of us. And like, you're right. 100%. Like so much of it is like, it's cool if you can be thoughtful, like, and if you can be as thoughtful as possible, and like, kids are tough, and like, we as someone with kids, we're always like, hey, can you not get us more stuff? Like, we have a small house in New York, we don't have room for stuff, and like, I get it. Grandparents and aunts and uncles want to buy stuff. They want to give stuff, but it's also like, we don't like, I don't want more stuff. The kids don't need more stuff. We don't have room for more stuff. Like it's gift giving is tough. It's
little plastic things that are going to outlive literally every single one of us. Just more of it every year under the tree. It's so stupid. I'm just over it. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Happy holiday season.
Thanks,
Happy
bro.
holiday season.
As I was Santa Claus for Halloween. Like what?
You know what though? Here's what I was thinking, and I haven't committed to this yet because right now I'm just living in the suck of this because I hate the time change. I hate once Halloween's over. I like Thanksgiving and Christmas is kind of its own thing, but this time right now I think sucks. But I'm toying with the idea. I'm flirting with the idea of being one of those people who starts Christmas November 1st, just because I kind of want the silly joy for longer. I've always been like Thanksgiving, like Black Friday or Thanksgiving is when you start that. And I like it. Like I like Christmas carols. I like the music. I like decorating our house. We celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas. I like doing all this stuff, but I've always like started at the day after Thanksgiving. And part of me is like flirting with the idea of just like becoming one of those cheesy assholes who starts November 1st. And it's just like my mom's texting pictures right now of the trees going up. She's got decorations hanging. She has a thing with all of our names, and there's a bunch of us, and the whole family, extended family, all of our names across the thing. And she got at least one tree up. She has a tree per room by the time she's done. And she's already like deep in it. And I'm kind of fucking with that idea. I kind of like it because just something to like have it not suck right now.
I like the Christmas tree. I like having the Christmas tree. I like the light in the winter, but like, I like the Christmas stuff to come down on December 26th. I really hate people that leave their Christmas stuff up to like February. I just think that's diabolical. So please don't become that guy.
I won't be that guy. I don't think there's any way. Although I can see the argument on the other side too. But the lead up, the on ramp to it, the anticipation of is much more exciting than, because no matter what, it just feels like it's leftover afterward. Like if there's nothing to hold on to. It's fine. It happened. It's over. It's done. Hopefully it was a good time. But like we often are out of town. And it's like until New Year's, so it's often like the first or second we get it down. But that's only logistically. There's no reason. Like I don't feel any kind of like gotta keep it up for any kind of reason. I'm with you on that. Like yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you got to like in New York especially, you got to buckle up and know that January, February is going to suck. It's just hard here. Yeah. It's a hard time to be here.
Great, man. I'm so excited. So looking forward. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, we jumped off the season. We jumped off the episode. We're in our 20s. We're off to a roaring success here. Positive attitudes
the
all
roaring
around.
20s.
Yeah,
and also we have some sad podcast news.
Let's keep the good news rolling. Let's keep the good times rolling.
Do you want to break it?
No, I don't want to. You break it. I don't want to.
We have been threatened with legal action because we are not the only podcast with our name. Yeah. So we are going to have to change our name, and so we're very sad about this.
It's funny how on brand this is, because in true No Homo with Jonathan and Tom fashion, we did not do it. This is on us. We did not do enough research into trademarks when we started, and we thought we did, but it turns out we didn't. And so, we're going to have to.
Also, there's like a number of No Homo podcasts, so we just figured like, we could just be another one.
Yeah, but we didn't get into the deep, like the trademark. Like, we didn't get far enough into it, and now it's like not worth fucking with any further than. Until all of you out there listening share and subscribe, and we get a bajillion views next week, and then we make money on sponsors. But until then, we can't really afford to fight for the name. So
yeah, totally. So we would love to hear from you guys if you have any ideas for titles. I think we'd love to keep Homo in the title. Mm-hmm. We're hit us up on.
I don't know, any of them, whatever. Instagram, YouTube. I was trying to look for YouTube comments today, and either we're not getting comments or I don't know how to find them. Either thing is potentially viable. I don't know. Yeah.
Hit us up. Let us know your suggestions. Yeah. We'll be making that change soon. And
keep the Mo in No Homo. Is that like keep the Christ in Christmas?
Keep the Homo.
Keep the Homo and keep the Homo in No Homo.
Yeah. So we're a little sad about that, but it is what it is, and we're going to move forward.
Hey, I want to say that I think that we did a good job. You did a good job of helping me remember that it's us versus everyone else, that we're in this together. Because I was getting pretty upset the other day when we were talking about it. I was getting mad. I was like, "Fuck them, let's fight." Well, fuck it. This is not fucking. Who gives a fuck yet? Like, and I was like, And you were the level-headed one that said, "Hey, can we change the timbre of this conversation?" And I appreciate that. So
yeah, totally.
Thanks for reining me back in. Also,
yeah.
If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So I'm not going to say any more about it. I'm just mad. I'm just mad and sad. There's
it is. I'm mad and sad too. It's like this has been such a labor of love, and so it's a bummer to have to change it up. And we hope you guys keep listening. If we change the name, please don't stop listening.
Oh, I would be so sad if that's if we lose listeners over that, the name change. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it won't be fun.
Yeah. Fun,
but yeah, in other news, we just watched House of Dynamite on Netflix.
Yeah,
you heard about this?
Yeah, a little bit. Not really much.
Yeah, it's the new Catherine Bigelow movie. She won Best Director for The Hurt Locker, which also won Best Picture. First woman to ever win Oscar for directing, which is crazy. And so it's a new movie. It's I think they did a quick run in theaters to qualify for Oscars, but it's basically a Netflix movie. Yeah. And it's about a nuclear missile gets shot. Is that the right? Lifted off. Launched. A nuclear missile gets slingshotted.
Tossed.
At the United States.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So, and it's about the 18 minutes of that news being found out and to impact. It's the way the story's told is interesting. It uses time jumps and storytelling effects to sort of like the
stretch 18 minutes into a full movie.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
And so it's a little divisive, or at least it was in this house. Naquan did not love it. He was not satisfied by it.
Okay.
I did. I mean, the ending is frustrating in a way, but I think that's part of the point. And it definitely is a call to action because the people in the movie who are in charge, Idris Elba is the president.
Okay.
So woof.
if only.
Yeah, but he is struggling with what to do and how to respond. And it's just sort of eye-opening to like, oh, wow, if Idris is going to struggle, like how is Donald Trump going to handle this similar thing?
Yeah.
So it's worth watching.
If Stringer Bell can't handle it easily without sweating, without breaking a sweat,
we're in trouble.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, that's worth checking out. All right.
Yeah. What about you? Have you watched or seen anything? Or?
I'm gonna get out of this one real quick. Last week I was saying we've been catching up on the morning show, and we were talking about I just blanked on her name. This sucks. But the actress who left and just like that because of scheduling conflicts and is on the morning show. And not for nothing, and I'm just being, this is such a Debbie Downer so far, but this season, after we said that last week, it feels like this season's being written by the same AI. It's getting so fucking weird and like it's not nearly as egregious. It's not even fun. It's not as crazy. It just keeps being like, what? Ugh. So now I'm a little bit bummed out about that. But there's honestly, we keep falling back on Parks and Rec because I just need like a security blanket sometimes, and I just think Amy Poehler is such a gift to the world. And so that's really what we've been up to, what we've been watching. There's not, and The Diplomat still, but that's what we talked about that I think for a second.
Yeah,
before.
We finished that last night too.
Okay, that's about to take lead again. And Nobody Wants This. We started again last night. Okay, so here's the thing about that. Love it, fun. Think it's doing a great job of relationships in the modern world. Jen, we started the new season last night, and she goes, the negative feedback that we had heard from anyone out there is that like the kind of troping Jewish women, like and so she goes, do you think they're going to keep doing that this season? Right before Jackie Tone came on for the first time in the season, and since Jackie Tone's the wife of from the moment she walks on, it's only harpy Jewish wives. It's like overbearing Jewish mom, overbearing Jewish wife is like that's the only joke they've got for those two characters, which is a little bit of a bummer because I like the way that they do the rest of them. I like the way they do. I feel like Kristen and Adam, it's like they're doing fun things with that, and there's like real, relatable
in the
stuff.
First episode of this season, they have that wife. Like they have her being a partier and trying to be more fun, and they're sort of like calling out the feedback that they've gotten on it.
Yeah, she's like awkwardly trying to be more fun, and also she's like, "Don't talk to that woman, don't talk to that girl, except for talk to her. Don't make it weird. Don't. I don't care. Talk to her exactly the right amount." And then there's a whole scene like they're making fun of it. They're making fun of it or fun with it. So maybe that's like maybe you're right. They're just like leaning into the feedback, which sure, that's cool. And also like, it's still fun and funny. I just, it is one of those, especially in a world right now where like anti-Semitism is such a thing that we're aware of, and it either like it happens all the time, and people are trying to be more aware of it, and people are trying to call it out. It feels like Jewish women on TV get a bad rap sometimes. It's hard to feel like that's often a go-to bit. But that being said, I do like the show. I think that Adam Brody is just very sexy.
Woof, yeah.
I want to say one thing real quick before, because I know we kind of all of our Debbie Downer stuff got us moving forward. But so last weekend was real Halloween. So last 2 weekends ago we celebrated with our big party. But last weekend, this actual Halloween, took the kids out, did the whole thing, did the trick or treating thing, had a Darth Vader and a Princess Anna, and it was excellent. So my daughter Sydney, she's almost 5, she's pushing 5, and we've talked about this before. I'm just pretty sure she's going to be a partier. And Halloween kind of just solidified that more for me, because we were out trick-or-treating and she powered down hard. She was like, and she'll sometimes do like she'll try to con her way into being carried because her legs hurt or, whatever. She needs to ride in the stroller because blah, 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 whatever. But this seemed real. She was powering down hard, and she said that her belly was bothering her. And so I was carrying her, and then it got to the point that I ended up taking her back to our friend's place, which was like kind of a long walk from where we were, which made me realize like I gotta get in better shape, because I made it, but I was like struggling to carry my daughter. She like fell asleep for that walk. She was not in a good place, so I carried her many blocks in Queens, and realized I gotta get more fit to be able to do that. But then I got her back and helped her, like I said, like maybe she need to go to the bathroom. And so, helped her out, and she pooped, and 2 minutes later, after we got through that part, was ready to go again. It's like the 4-year-old boot and rally. She absolutely for Halloween just boot and rallied. And so confirmed she's going to be the partier.
Amazing. Where did you guys go trick-or-treating?
The 31st Avenue area in Astoria, they closed down. So it's like mostly pedestrian now. So we walked the houses along that way, and then they had a whole little like event set up there.
And people answer the door?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you tell when the houses, like if there's,
yeah,
it's more the townhouses than the apartments. Like we don't go, up into apartment buildings, but if people are decorated, and a lot of them at that point, because it's early, because they're little kids. We're out at like not even dusk. We're out at like 4, or 5, and since it was before the time change, that was an okay time of day to be out.
Yeah.
And people, the people are out there and they want to do it, and they're excited to see kids, and it's fun, and we're always like yelling down the street at them to say thank you and say happy Halloween, say trick or treat, like all the stuff, whatever. We saw there's a drag show. What's her name? Sparkles. I don't remember her name, but there's a drag show like on the hour every hour over near 31st Avenue. And so we took the kids over there to watch that.
Wow.
It was really fun. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it was a good time. Good Halloween.
Did you dress up?
A little bit of the Indiana Jones again. I brought it back a little bit. I was gonna just wear my Bandit Healer tank top hoodie. That's Bluey's dad from Bluey.
I was like, I don't know that reference.
Yeah. No, I can tell. I can tell when you don't know what I'm talking about, because you just power all the way down. But I got a request from Caleb to pull out Indiana Jones again, so I did that, and it was like, whatever, the parents weren't really. Parents either went real hard and were all the way dressed up in a theme with the whole family or whatever, or not dressed up at all. And so I was kind of in between, and it was fine. I just took the hat off, and then I wasn't dressed up. It was it was like if I got the hat on, I'm Indiana Jones. If I got the hat off, I'm just a dad in a jacket.
And what was the hot dad quotient of the night?
Pretty high.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, we hang out with mostly hot parents. Like we like, and Astoria, Queens has got some relatively hot parents. Like it's a pretty good spot to be, I feel like, So yeah, I would say that the hot dad quotient was pretty high.
Okay, approved.
Yeah, thanks.
I was bummed last week that we didn't talk about the election, because we didn't time it right. Because by the time this episode comes out, we should know who our next mayor it is, and hopefully it's Zoran Mamdani.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for. Things are looking good, but no more counting chickens.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you that I don't know if you can see this.
I can't really.
No.
I
Can you
mean,
see? No, there's
yeah,
people.
sure.
I'm in a Zoran Mamdani ad on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, nice.
Someone on Instagram who follows me, who I don't know,
So
sent this to me and said, "Is that you?"
on our outline in under your section here, it says Zoran Mamdani ADD ad on IG.
Oh yeah, I
I
meant
thought maybe
AD.
like he followed you. I was like, did you get a follow from?
No, but
I
that
was
would have
really
been
waiting for
amazing.
this news to come out, but yeah.
No, I meant to say AD.
AD.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that was
All
pretty
right.
cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
I just want to say like the election is like it's about to happen. So and this is going to come out after. So I'm not going to spend much time sort of proselytizing.
Yeah, you should have voted.
Whatever.
If you're in New York, you should have voted.
You should have voted. But I will say that man, like politics. I think something that is so hard for me in terms of making peace with people with different politics than me is politics. Politics tell you what someone's morals are. They tell you what someone's view of the world is.
Yeah.
And and as I get older, I struggle more and more with once I learn that information about someone, it's really hard to forget it.
Yeah.
And I've been surprised by people that I know who are voting for Cuomo, Democrats. I just see you and I know what you told me and I know who you are now. And it's going to be hard to forget that. We know a lot about Cuomo. We know a lot about Cuomo, and it's hard for me to forget what I've learned about Cuomo. Yeah. And for those of you out there that are planning to vote for him, I'm ashamed for you that you can't seem you seem to be easily able to forget that, and just wonder where your morals actually are.
I love that Zoran has been so like Trump in this 60 Minutes interview, like overtly endorses Cuomo, and right away Zoran was like, "Congratulations, you got what you were working towards. You got the Trump endorsement." Like, and that's so clear. I mean, whatever, there's no like. In no homo fashion, I don't have any more information than you can find on any other political platform. But what I think is so cool, what I think is fun about Zoran is what other people seem to be so scared of, which is like he's outside of the system that exists right now. But like clearly that's a thing people need, right? Like there's a lot of what Trump is that's just that. Like he was supposed to be this outsider. He says things different. I mean, he says things like a racist moron, but like that gave people the courage to be the racists they really are and the idiots they really are. But like Zoran is outside of the system, and the rich folks in New York are terrified of that. And other people seem to have picked up on the messaging that he's going to come in, he's going to socialize everything. And I was even talking to somebody from France this past week who was like saying like, you got to be careful. Socialism like doesn't work. Like giving like free stuff doesn't work. And you can't like, there's so much stuff that people are like so scared of like full socialism. And I'm just like, look around, because our version of capitalism right now isn't fucking working. Like nobody's happy. There are 8 happy people in the country right now, and they're moving on to military bases. Like it's not working. So, and also like if you pay any attention, like it's not like New York. Zoran doesn't even have, like, the mayor doesn't have that many strings they can pull to do themselves. Like there's so many things that have to go through so many channels. But the idea of fucking mixing it up and not having another like system guy, like the fact that the billionaires in New York want Cuomo in office tells me absolutely. If I didn't know any of the history of Cuomo, I still would say, oh, that tells me Trump wants him in, the billionaires want him in. That guy does not need to be in office anymore at all. Like fucking let's mix it up. Let's just see what, bring in some new blood and see what we can do that's different and make something better, because it sucks.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. So last week we talked about combo and how I brought that to you, and you used the phrase Guru Tom. And so we thought we'd build off that. Can you define Guru Tom for us?
Yeah, it's been I don't know, a phrase that I've used for years now. It's just the idea that like you are. It's the bottom line is I will follow you anywhere to anything. I want to do. I'm doing what Tommy's doing, except for blowjobs. I mean, clearly we've established the boundary, but otherwise, you're a very good saying you're a good salesman is the wrong way to put it, because it's not that. Things that you care about and that you enjoy, you want to share with your friends. You believe strongly. You commit to the things that you believe in. If you're for them, you're for them. If you're against them, you're against them. If you don't know them, you fucking don't know them. They don't exist. But the things that you're for, you do a really good job of making seem attractive. And I've always been like, I mean, I think that it can go back to the beginning of our relationship. You know, I auditioned for you. That's how we met. I did a show with you, and after that one time working with you, so professionally, but also personally at that point, like we were friends after that first gig. I mean, I did a lot of theater that was good theater, but like small, zero paying theater that I did because I trusted that what you were doing with it was going to be good and was going to be worth the no money and still be, you know, worth my time in New York. And that, I don't know, that kind of like just set me on this path of trusting you and liking the way that you did things and liking the things that you know, you like to try things, and you're a potions and tinctures and you know, like you like to check things out. And I years ago decided like, yeah, I'm gonna as often as I can, I'm gonna get on board. Your batting average is super high. There are some misses every now and then. There's some that kind of like fall by the wayside. I mean, I think that like coconut oil pulling might be a miss, you know, like that, but that's like not, it's not like it hurt. It just like was like, man, that's not real.
Yeah. That was a miss. All right. What were some of the hits?
Some of the hits. Okay. So, and it's funny how like random they are. Some of them are potions that are like combo, and some of them are just like fucking things that exist in the world, you know? Like, I think Theragun's a good one because you turned us on to the Theragun. Like there was a big sale and like you got us on right on time for that. Of course, it turns out 2 weeks later, we realized that big sale was because they were rolling out a whole new edition. Yeah. They were rolling out the whole new prototype that was like much quieter, but we got a great deal on a Theragun at the time, so that was totally worth it. And like still used all the time. You know, ours can't be used while you can't do anything else. The noise of it kind of takes over, but that's okay too. You just commit to using a Theragun. Was. Let's see. Like a funny one from a while back that kind of fell off, but not for any reason other than just like whatever, was Halo Top ice cream. Remember that ice cream that was like protein heavy and like maybe was it dairy free or it's something? It was like
I remember selling it to you as you can eat the whole thing. They want you to eat the whole thing all by yourself.
Yeah, I was like fucking great, perfect. Okay, cool, sold.
I love that stuff.
There was a time when I was trying to get on your whole morning routine, and I just I don't have the stick to it nature that you do to keep a routine like that. But you
have kids too.
I mean, this is years ago, but yes, now I have kids for sure. I'm looking at the things that you wrote down here, and it's funny how some of them, but like one that is true, but it's funny to say that it's a Guru Tom thing. But Taylor Swift, like I didn't have any.
Yeah.
I like respected her. I was from the moment that Kanye was a dick to her, I've been on her side, but I didn't really care about the music. I was like, she should keep doing what she's doing. It's not really for me, whatever, that's fine. But and then it was like during the pandemic, you whenever she had those couple albums come out, you turned me on to it, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking in, big time in at that point. So you get credit for the I don't know, highest selling musician of all time, but in my world, you get credit for that.
So she owes me a cup, basically.
Yeah, for sure. Another musician is Orville Peck. You totally turned me on to Orville Peck, and it changed my life, man. Yeah,
he has a new album coming out in 2 weeks. Yep.
Really? All right.
Yep,
Hell yeah.
Or EP.
Right.
I don't know if it's a whole album.
Okay.
Yeah, very excited.
There's some that I haven't tried yet, like Rolfing.
Blowjobs.
One that I really blowjobs. Yeah, blowjobs from dudes are ones that I haven't tried. That's one that I haven't tried yet. Look, there's no part of me that doesn't think that like in a vacuum, out of context, that you are a very skilled blowjob giver, an incredibly. Probably unsurpassingly skilled.
Gee, thanks.
But so short of blowjobs, Rolfing is one of the ones that I can you like give the people your Rolfing pitch.
I mean, Rolfing came out of my same like after I went to my first burn and I came back and I was like, I gotta try new things all the time. Every weekend I gotta do something new. And I heard about Rolfing and I went and it was game changing. I haven't been in a while. This makes me want to go. Basically, like when you get a massage, they work on your muscles. And so Rolfing is a type of massage. You have to be a trained massage therapist to be a Rolfer. And then you have to go to like an additional like year of school to become a Rolfer after that. So there's less of them in the world because less people commit to that, all that time and that money. Rolfing focuses on the connective tissue between the muscles. And that is much harder to massage, and it gets stiff. Our connective tissue gets it's called fascia.
Yeah,
can get
we've talked about the fascia before. We've talked about it for the warm up, right? Like
that's
the
right. The fascia
like,
warm up I'm doing totally. Yeah, and it's important for that to stay loose. A lot of people believe that fascia is where emotions get stored. And so Rolfing can release that if you believe that kind of thing. But what's really cool about Rolfing is no matter which Rolfer you go to, if you commit to the 10 series, which is 10 sessions with a Rolfer, a week or two apart, spread over that time, each week has its own part of the body that it focuses on. So like 1 week was, I think week 2 is just like from the head to the shoulders. So all he did was work on me from here to here. Yeah. And they're getting in like really deep into the fascia, and it can be very painful. It's also very active for the recipient because sometimes you're moving at a slow pace. Like you'll move your arm while he does something in your neck, and you're breathing. It's like active breathing. So it's not relaxing. You don't like fall asleep during a Rolfing session. When he did my head, there's a technique they do to open up your sinuses, which is they put like a little condom type thing on their pinky and they go up your nose, one nostril at a time.
What week is that? Like how prepared for like how much Rolfing experience do you have to have before they stick a finger up your nose?
I just said that was week 2, and it's not. Week 2 is from the knees down. I know I'm remembering it. So it's the feet and the calves.
I feel like the nose thing is later in the series.
I think it was like week 7. Now that I say it. And it like this is only possible if you completely relax. And so when they take it out, you feel like you've never breathed before in your life until that moment. Wow. So yeah, it's pretty intense, and it's pretty. It changes the way you move in the world, especially when you commit to that 10 series. Like, I felt like I had a different body by the time it was done. And now I go back in for like tune-up sessions, and I would love to do the 10 series again. It's expensive, but someday maybe I'll commit to it. Yeah. But you should get Rolfed.
Yeah. That sounds nice to me. It also sounds like just to harken back, since this is one of our last episodes as No Homo with Jonathan and Tom, it calls back to like the first or second episode. It feels like a real power bottom kind of move. Like you got to be able to take it and be able to relax through it. Yeah. So I'm down. I'll fucking do it. I'm not scared.
He actually, speaking of, he has a move that the guy that I see that he calls the can opener, which is he basically is like massaging your butthole, kind of. I mean, you keep your underwear on, so it's above your underwear, and it's not sexual at all. But he's like getting in the pelvis, I guess, in the pelvic floor.
You've never gotten a boner during a Rolfing?
No, it's so painful. It's not pleasurable in that way. And the can opener is intense, but
walk us to the can opener. Tell me what that is.
Like he's literally like grinding open your butt. Like he's not inside the butt; it's outside. Yeah. But like the pelvic floor is, there's a lot being talked about the pelvic floor these days. New York Times just did like 3 different articles on the pelvic floor. One of them about men in the pelvic floor. Women are constantly being challenged with having to strengthen their pelvic floor. It's why a lot of women go to. What am I talking about? Like I'm some sort of expert over here. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
Who gives a fuck? It's No Homo. Women have
you being an expert on things. That's what this is about. That's what this whole section is. Just sell it like you're an expert on it. So women and their pelvic floor. What are they dealing with these days?
Me talking about women's pelvises. They have to strengthen it, and so they go to what's it called? Starts with a P, not yoga.
Pilates.
Pilates.
Yeah.
And so men often have the opposite problem, which is the pelvic floor is too tight. And so I think a lot of what he worked on with me. The other one is the psoas. Do you know about the psoas?
Yeah, because you got me that hip hook. That hip hook thing is that's another Guru Tom. Another Guru Tom. That shit's fucking real, man. That is
the hip hook is yeah. So the psoas is the only muscle that connects the top of the body to the bottom of the body. So it runs down the back, the lower back, and then it kind of goes like through past some of the organs and then down the front of the leg and like through your like pelvis.
And does it cross across the back, or is it just straight down?
It's just, yeah. But like, so if your lower back is hurting, like sometimes it's like the psoas needs to be released inside. So there's like a part that they can get into in the front. Yeah, so it's that's one where like I started with my leg bent, and then he like went in with his elbow as my leg went down and as I breathed, and it was incredibly intense and painful, and felt amazing afterwards. It felt like I needed to learn how to walk again.
Therapist Megan is also always saying that like the psoas and the hip, that front hip spot is where all the emotions are carried to. So like that's like an emotion spot. So like if you're tight there, it's because you're holding on to some stuff as well.
Yeah, interesting.
Therapist Megan always says, yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Therapist Megan? Is she still listening?
I think so. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Just in case. What's up? Yeah. Well, this will be a test. Let me know next time I see you, Therapist Megan, if you're still listening.
Yeah. When I used to do yoga more, one of the yoga instructors used to say, like, I think the left hip was about your mom and the right hip was about your dad, or vice versa. I can't remember which is which.
Okay.
But depending on which hip was more fucked, those were your issues. Yeah. So that's Rolfing, and I think you should try it.
I would love to.
Yeah, Gotham Ralpher is the guy I used to go to. The Gotham Ralpher.
Gotham Ralph. That sounds like some Batman shit. That's hard to say, and it sounds like some Batman shit too. Yeah, all right.
He's super
That's
cool.
what I want to go to. Wait, there's some other good ones on here too, because I'm looking at the list. The Shakti mat. That's another one that same kind of. I mean, different thing, but same world. Like that. That is some pain that you got to learn to experience. It's like acupressure. It's like a needle mat. It's a needle mat that you can lay on, and it is difficult. But, we've talked about it on here before. Nothing that matters comes without pain, comes without work, comes without sacrifice. So just like you might love your podcast and then you have to change the perfect title of your podcast. Sometimes you have to lay on a Shakti mat that hurts your back.
The Shakti mat has prepared us for it. Yeah, so it's like a mat with little plastic needles, not needles, but like points.
Yeah.
And it's mirroring like the acupuncture.
Yeah.
But it's also like a modern day version of like the bed of nails that like Indian gurus would lay on.
And that's like the whole bed of nails, like there's like you can lay on it because it's not just one point, but it also still hurts. So yeah, it's not puncturing you because it's not just one point, but it hurt. There's like a burning to that, and then you do it for long, you put up with that for long enough, and then
you release. There's a moment where it stops hurting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Love the Shakti mat.
Yeah. Did I tell you I got Shakti leg wraps? Because I'm a runner now. I since I ran that half marathon, I got Shakti. The website has these like it's like some. It's like what is it? What are the Catholics that wear barbs around their legs, or the religious people who wear like barbs around their legs? It's a thing. I don't know.
I don't know about Catholics.
It's basically like that. It's like a leg sleeve, but it's all the prickers on the inside of it, and literally the instructions are like, wrap this and then wrap the Velcro around that and go as tight as you can go. Just know that it's going to be intense.
Wow, you kept this for me. I didn't know you had a potion that I don't have.
I'm sorry. Well, sometimes I take a thing that you teach me and I take it a step further. I think that it's fair to say my Shakti mat might be a level above yours as far as pain tolerance goes, as far as pain infliction goes.
Wow.
But you still introduced me, so it's still a Guru Tom credit, but like,
wow.
Sometimes I gotta keep moving. I think that it's, I don't know. It's arguable that I'm a bigger masochist than you are. There's an argument to be made that I need more pain.
Woof.
I don't think that like, and there's no kink shaming here. I'm not like a masochist in a super S&M kind of way, but I do recognize that a lot of times I'm like, oh, I think that I kind of am a masochist, like in that kind of like, in the pain. When I used to get acupuncture, I used to get, back when I was a CrossFitter, which is all I'm going to say about that. I used to get acupuncture, and what are they? The clinician who did it, the whatever they're called. I mean, they're not really a doctor, but whatever they are, who did it, would be like, you smile every time I get to one of the intense ones that people like hate. You smile, and I was like, yeah, that's just like how I don't know. It's how I interpret those kind of things.
Wow. I mean, I can make you smile, bro. Like, if you want to smile, I can make you smile. One that you never did is, but I'm sure I told you about it when I used to do the cryotherapy, the cryo chamber.
Cryo.
No,
it's not. I'm pretty sure cryo chamber is not a thing.
They play like Walk Like an Egyptian.
I'm glad you found an answer that wasn't super racist, because I couldn't figure out what to say about cryo chamber, but that's a good one. Yeah. Cryo chamber.
Yeah. I did that a bunch because of my back. I have herniated discs, so I was trying to.
And you feel like it worked? I mean, cryo. Like, I feel like people do it. Rich people do it nonstop. Yeah. And I've never really known if it's like worth it in the one-off kind of way, or if it's a thing you got to do like once a week if you're rich, is going and do,
I mean, I did it probably 10 times. My experience was that it worked, and then after a certain number of days, it kind of would come back. Yeah. So I think the doing it over is just to keep the effects to keep working. Yeah. But it's pretty incredible. I mean, you're in like negative. It was cold. I can't remember the number. I want to say negative. I'm not going to say a number because it's going to sound bananas. But
50 billion.
The negative 158 is in my head. This is correction corner for next week.
My kids, for whatever reason, picked 152 to be their random big number. So everything in our house is like, it was 152 times. So let's just say it was a negative 152 degrees.
Yeah. And then you get to pick a song. They play a song like 2 minutes. I think it was like 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes that you're in there. You wear like mittens.
You don't have to just listen to Walk Like an Egyptian. You can pick other songs.
No. They give you underwear. You cover your nipples so your nipples don't freeze. Okay. And then you dance for 2 or 3 minutes to a song you picked out. Yeah.
Is it fair to say that the cold plunge has kind of become the everyman's cryo? Yeah. Like, that's basically what that is.
I think so.
Doing, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's one. And then afterwards they would put us in the, these like blow up leg sleeves that do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, those were pretty cool. Yeah. I love shit like this.
Yeah, me too.
If I had money, I would just every day, all day.
Yeah,
dude, go to like all kinds of crazy health shit.
I tried leveraging my platform on social media to get there's a spot in Astoria called Recovery NYC that does they do PT and massage, sports massage, and they don't have a cryo chamber. They have a cryo like gun, like you can do like targeted cryo, and they also have a cold plunge and an infrared sauna. They have a bunch of they have like oxygen and the leg compression stuff, and it's so cool. I just like it is, by the nature of it, expensive, and I for whatever any number of reasons my platform isn't leverageable in that kind of way to just get that kind of stuff. But anyway, shout out those guys. They do a good job. But yeah, I'm the same. If I could just if an hour every morning was just like potions like that, just would love it. That's like some Scott Galloway shit, just like do all the things he's getting, whatever. I don't even know all the things he's doing, but he talks often about how, which by the way, Pivot, another one that Guru Tom brought into my life.
Love the Pivot podcast. Such a good podcast. If you're not listening, you should listen. Thanks, man. Thanks for following along.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm so glad that there are people out there who are also listening now. I feel like everyone can benefit from Guru Tom.
I love it. I'm honored. I do think you should try blowjobs from guys.
Have we talked about
from one specific guy? Obviously,
have we talked about the
guy?
Coin? I promise it'll be you. I promise it'll be you. If you need me to say it, I'll say it as often as you need me to. It'll be you. Have we talked about the coins on the dresser? I feel like that's worth talking about. It's such a early.
No, why don't you tell that story?
So way early on in our relationship, did you just propose it? Like you were like, what if I do this? or I didn't come up with it, right? Like, because so you have you kept a jar of change on your dresser back when cash was used more often, and we all came home with change in our pockets. And like, I've got an empty magnum of silver oak upstairs that I served someone one night that I've been filling with coins for 15 years now, because a decade ago there was a lot of coins and now there's not as many coins. But this was back in the day when coins were around, and you had like jars of coins on your dresser, and somewhere along the way, you know, in a real but not in a assuming it was never going to happen kind of way, I was like, yeah, if you fill the top of this dresser with jars of coins, or maybe you were like, if I fill this dresser with jars of coins and pay you that money, will you let me blow you? And I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. And then like the next time I came over, there was like fucking double the jars already full of coins. I was like, oh shit, you're moving at a pace here.
There was not double.
Well, I think it went from like 2 to 4, or 1 to maybe 3, you know, like.
But then one time you came over and they were all gone because I cashed them in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a thing. I mean, I still have this, but you're right. There aren't as many coins. I didn't believe in taking coins out into the world. So when I came home every day, the coins went into the jar. Yeah. And I started with only cash. I wasn't someone who carried like quarters to give change. Yeah. I still do that. I just never come home with coins anymore. But I'll collect the coins for you, bro. Is that offer still on?
You know what? It is. Coins are much harder to come by now, but
ladies and gentlemen, please send me coins. Send all your coins. Care of Tom.
Patreon only in coins.
Yes, please. All right, you know what it's time for?
I do.
Who would you fight? Who would you fight? Pow, pow.
Hey, I think that was like kind of a throwback. I think that was kind of a classic. Yeah.
Close to the original. Yeah. All right, I'll go first this week. Okay. I want to fight cruise ships.
Love it. Just hard stop. No follow-up questions. Just cruise ships.
Just cruise ships. Cesspools of humanity. Absolutely disgusting. Will you hear about, first of all, the norovirus that goes around on those cruise ships?
Yeah.
Just vile, disgusting. Why you would want to spend money and put yourself in that situation. And then families that go and bring their kids, and then the parents go get drunk and let the kids roam the ship.
Yeah.
Many people fall off cruise ships every year. I know someone from, I'm going off. I know someone from when I was from my hometown that unfortunately disappeared off a cruise ship. It's a very sad story.
No.
Yes.
No.
And this happened to me at a young age, and I have never been able to shake that. It happens, and also the cruise ships are not regulated by any laws known to man. They're like the laws of the sea are their own thing, and it's people get away with a lot of crazy shit on the sea because there's no country that can take over. New York Magazine last spring did a whole expose on these 6 people that were on a cruise ship, kind of like the Mediterranean and then the coast of Africa, and they got off on one of the cities and they took a cruise ship sanctioned day trip. So meaning that the people, the cruise ship itself organized the day trip. I think it was Carnival, and the cruise ship decided to take off.
Let's hope that it was, but
they decided to take off early without the people.
No.
Yes, and then
they were early.
Yeah, they were left to their own devices. And then one of the women was an old lady with diabetes. She didn't speak English. Like, it's a terrible, horrible, horrific article in New York Magazine. And
holy shit.
I just think in the pandemic, I felt like the cruise ship industry almost went over. And I think we had a missed opportunity there to put an end.
really could have killed off cruise ships.
Yeah, I've never been on one. I will never step foot on one.
Yeah,
and I urge all of you not to.
Yeah. Yeah,
for your own safety. Yeah.
We're bringing down entire industries. I love it. Okay. This week I want to fight violently loud nose blowers in public. People who literally my kids get scared. Like I get scared. People who, I understand. You get it's cold and flu season. First of all, get your shots. Take care of yourself. Get your vitamin C. Drink your fluids. I get it, and you're gonna have to blow your nose at some point. But I feel like there's a time in a man's life at a certain age, and I still don't know what that age is, but there must be a time when you either make the decision to move into this, or you don't stop yourself from moving into the trumpet of nose blowing, just like insane, violently loud nose blowing. I can't stand it. I want to punch people in the face when I hear that.
Did it just happen to you somewhere?
Yeah.
Where?
It was at a, I'm not going to call out no, I was at a coffee shop in Astoria today that I really enjoyed. It was Moa Coffee Shop. Swing by there. They're not always violently loud nose blowers there. I love it there. But yeah, dude, just ripped it. And it's a small coffee shop, and it just feels like a lack of awareness for anything around you. It's like there's not the lingering effects of a loud fart, but it's the same kind of like, come on, man, like this is a small space where I understand that you've got to blow your nose. 100% I understand that part. I do not think that it needs to be a brass instrument. I don't think it needs to sound like that. I think you're making that choice.
Can you imagine someone doing it on a cruise ship? Horrific.
That's really who we fight first. Violently loud nose blowers on cruise ships.
That's it. All right. That's it for today. I'll read us out.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe to No Homo, Not For Long, with Jonathan and Tom on all podcast platforms and YouTube. Graphics and music by Matt Ladner, and an abundant thanks to Jen Dorenbosch and Naquan Williams. The opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the hosts and are okay. And are intended for entertainment purposes only.
Welcome, motherfucker.
All right, enough of you. Be gone.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.